Hello and welcome back to Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. We're back for another character spotlight today, and continuing forward in the alphabetical order of characters available, we have come across the most dangerous woman in the universe, Gamora herself. Now, Gamora is best known for her time spent with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and she brings a relatively small but potent amount to any team of which she is a part. Most noteworthy with her superhuman strength, speed, agility, and durability, as well as being a skilled assassin and skilled hand-to-hand combatant. So let's showcase what Gamora can do and what some of her abilities are as we dive in to this character breakdown. Now, the first and most notable of her abilities listed here is her Death from Above, where she leaps into the air and slashes down on the enemies in a radius, and it does create a shockwave, so a little bit of an area of effect type capability on this attack. Her second ability, it does add some ranged capability to the character, where we have Deadly Aim, where Gamora will take aim and shoot a barrage of energy blasts with her guns, and this is one of those attacks that you can press repeatedly or mash the button to continue shooting or continue using. Her third ability, the Godslayer, sends the character charging forward in a clean, cutting, and spinning attack. So, again, similar to some of the forward dash type attacks that we've seen previously with other characters. Her fourth and final ability worth noting here is her Assassin Strike, where she lunges forward with a sword attack. And this one is one that is hold to charge and to aim. So, all of these, despite the Deadly Aim attack, are more of melee or hand combatant type attacks, but that is what Gamora is most well known for. Now, the team that I've built today is more of a femme fatale setup because it gives us the most capability out of our team synergies. There's really only one team synergy that we're missing in this setup with Thor, but that's because Wasp, Captain Marvel, and Elektra bring a lot more to the table in terms of what Gamora is capable of. So let's jump into our favorite rift and showcase how to use Gamora and what her abilities are like in-game in Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3. Now, Gamora is one of the characters that has a double jump, which has some extra feasibility in terms of maneuvering around, but most of her light attacks move out pretty quickly in comparison with some of the other characters that we've worked with. So, in terms of getting around, she's quite efficient at dealing out large amounts of damage in a short period of time. Now, her heavy attack is a two-component attack, where she will first slice upwards and then slam downwards, and does have an element of knockdown in contrast with some of the other attacks that we've seen from other characters we've showcased. So let's jump into her abilities, starting with her Death from Above. And this is an attack where she will jump straight up and then come back down. So, fairly useful, deals out damage to a vast array of characters in her immediate vicinity. Now, her second attack in Deadly Aim is an attack that can be spammed from afar, and it can be manipulated with some directional input, which is nice to keep in mind. That fidget spinner is not one of her abilities, but rather from Wasp, who we will showcase in a future video. Needed to build up a little bit more of Gamora's stamina beam before we can jump into her next ability, the Godslayer, but let's showcase that now. Very similar to what we see in Deadpool's Katana Rama, and does have an element of knockdown that can be applied to some of the smaller opponents that she comes up against. And her fourth and final ability, I will showcase as soon as I build up her stamina a little bit more. Is the Assassin's Strike. Now you do want to ideally build this one up a little bit further away, but she will lunge forward quite aggressively at the opponents that are in her nearby vicinity. Now, in terms of her ultimate attack or ultimate strike, this is one that has a bit of an area of effect. It's rather quick to go out, but will stagger the opponents in her vicinity. But it is quite nice at dealing out large amounts of damage in short bursts. So again, Gamora, more of a hand-to-hand combatant, but with some added range effectiveness with her deadly aim ability and her twin pistols. Can I just say I'm very happy that these NPCs don't have the capacity to use any of these exploding projectiles.
No way that it had to come to this, at least for you.
And with just a few more enemies, that's gonna do it. So that's our showcase for Gamora. Again, a very melee-reliant combatant for hand-to-hand type engagements, but a very bursty character. She does deal quite a bit of damage in shorter engagements and is quite effective at clearing out some of the smaller combatants in the area. Her ultimate ability also comes out very quickly, so if you have bosses that regain their stagger bar really quick, then her ultimate ability will be a good opportunity to get in some quick bursted damage. But thanks again for tuning in. My name is Pseudo. Be sure to leave a like and a comment on today's video, and subscribe for more, as I've got videos coming out every single day of a variety of different sorts. So thanks again for watching, and you have a great rest of your day.